Alright guys, before I get into the video and show you guys what's behind me over there, I just want to let you know that I am giving away an entire year of YouTube revenue. All you have to do to have a chance to enter to win is click that subscribe button. If you want to have a chance to win an entire year of YouTube revenue, please click that subscribe button. That being said, let's get into the video.
When I walk in, I done got rich, everybody might put me in, so no question me, no shame. Roll an umbrella, I'm hoping it
It is a water gun. What? I know. I just cut myself. Alright guys, so there it is. That is about 30 hours of work that went into this engine bay, all right there in front of your eyes. Now, like I said, this was a lot of work, and spray paint is pretty brittle, so I'm doing my best. And when I was reinstalling all this stuff, I was doing my best to not touch any of the engine bay because I'm trying super hard not to chip or scratch the paint. Some things that you'll notice. I put in an S2000 clutch master cylinder made by Blox Racing. This thing is super nice. It's nice and compact, whereas before I would have the reservoir that would bolt up here and then the hose would run to it. Well, now it's just one clear and concise unit, and there's this little spacer that's provided in the kit, and that is necessary to allow it to link up to your clutch pedal properly. You can find this product on www.veloxracing.com. Use my coupon code BOOSTED5 for 5% off. And here she is. So that's awesome. One6 Motorsports seriously hooked me up on that. All right, and then as you can see, I also put the brake booster back in. I got some new hardware for up here on the shock towers. So that's all nice and fresh. Looks clean. This is kind of yucky. I'm gonna figure out what to do about this, but this is just in here for now so that it looks nice. You can see I did get some overspray on some stuff down here, which really pisses me off. I should have taken my time and masked a little bit better. So some of this stuff got a little bit of overspray, but I'm gonna be cleaning it up as best as I possibly can over the next couple days. Also, as you guys saw in the last video, I got the camera kit all installed. Everything is hooked up now. My alignment is definitely super whack, but I did my best to get it as close as possible. Anyway, I have not hooked the brakes back up yet. I'm pretty sure I threw out my brake pads. I'm not totally sure, but I'm gonna get some like good brake pads and rotors for this car. So I'm gonna wait until I have those to bolt up the brakes, but otherwise that's good. But yeah, look at how sparkly it is. It's so awesome. It looks so good. Camera can't even focus, it's too sparkly, boy. Yo, look at that. But yeah, I'm super happy, like super happy with how this turned out. Now I'm just so excited to get this motor built and get this motor into this car because like basically everything else is ready. Like what else do I have to do? I'm gonna probably do a wire tuck once the engine's in. I gotta get a new ECU, and other than that, like it's time to put the engine in, boys. So what is next for this car? What does it take to get from this point to having a running and driving LS VTEC turbo Civic? Kind of a lot still, actually. So I know I just kind of summarized it a little bit outside, but there's really still a lot more that needs to be done to finish this car. Having the motor built is definitely the biggest one. It is going to be pretty expensive, and that is mainly the biggest thing holding me back right now. I have done and will be doing in the next couple days like pretty much everything that I can do to prepare this car for the new motor. Now I have decided to have a machine shop do the assembly of the short block, and I know that early on with this build I was saying that I wanted to assemble it myself or have a machine shop allow me to film the assembly. At this point it's not really going to be possible. I don't want to cut any corners with this build right now, especially with the motor, because of how much money I'm putting into it. So I would much rather leave it in the hands of a professional, someone who has a ton of experience building these motors, so that it's perfect. I would hate for myself to try and build this motor and then mess something up and blow this motor first try. I'm not really scared to build a motor at all. I actually really wanted to build this motor myself, but after thinking about it, with a turbo car that's going to be making like a lot of power, I just don't want to have like any, like no, I don't want to second guess it at all. I want it to be like perfect. So I will 100% in the future build a motor. I will for sure build a motor, but I'll be doing an NA build. Not on this car, I'm just saying like sometime in the future, I'm gonna do an NA build and I'll build the motor. It's just when it comes to forced induction applications, things have to be a lot more precise and there's a lot less room for error just because of how much more power the car's gonna be making, and boost puts a lot of stress on engine internals. I know my place. I know that I probably wouldn't be able to do a good enough job to feel confident in the motor. So I'm gonna leave it to a professional. That was a very long explanation. But anyway, professional is going to machine and assemble my rotating assembly, my short block. I'm also gonna have that same person machine and refresh the head, probably going with new valves and new valve springs, reusing the retainers. I'm pretty sure that's my plan right now. Once everything is machined, rebuilt, and refreshed, I can receive all the parts back and start actually putting the motor together in terms of like oil pump, oil pan, cylinder head, ARP head studs, and just getting the thing set up and ready to go so that I can then put it in the car. I will be putting everything else back together. I just won't be messing with the rotating assembly or the refresh of the cylinder head. Now this is a really good thing actually for me because this is going to speed things up quite a bit. It would take me a lot longer to do this myself, and I really want to get this car back on the road. It's starting to get really nice out here in Chicago, which is kind of crazy because it's still really early in the season. But I hear all these like cars going around my neighborhood. I can hear people like ripping it down the street from me, and I just want to drive this car again. I really do, and I want this process to go as fast as possible. So while I'm not cutting any corners, I am trying to do it the most efficient way possible. With that being said, I am so excited to have this car put back together. Huge thank you to Blox Racing, One6 Motorsports for helping me out with a lot of these parts. I wouldn't have been able to do this quickly without you guys, so thank you. Again, use my coupon code BOOSTED5 on VloxRacing.com for 5% off. The link will be in the description down below. Also, as I said at the beginning of the video, I am giving away an entire year of YouTube revenue, so if you guys would like to have a chance to win, please click that subscribe button. I do a video explaining it. I'll put it like up here somewhere. So please click that subscribe button and have a chance to win an entire year of YouTube revenue. All right, and that's all I got. I'm done talking. If you like this video, please leave that thumbs up. Also, if you like this video, please click that subscribe button. And as I always say, boys, remember to plan, commit, execute, and attain your goals. Bye.